Hey, what's going on everybody? Suro here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have a lot to talk about. So, some new leaks got released over the past like 12 hours or so, and I've been seeing lots of conversation about it pretty much everywhere that I usually take a look at: Reddit, Discord, Facebook. And so yeah, let's take a look into it. I've done some research on the topic to bring some additional ideas and theories as to what this could mean, but yeah, it looks like we have, in fact, some more details about the upcoming expansion. So this video will have tons and tons of spoilers in it. So I just want to get that out there. If you're not interested in seeing maybe some names of the new DLC, the new biomes, what the theming is, or anything like that, this probably is not the video for you. We're also going to show some footage from the ending of Act 2, or actually Act 3 of A Rift in Time. So the final, like the finale story after credits scene. If you haven't seen that, you definitely don't want to watch this. But yeah, I also uncovered something that looks like what the next Star Path theme could be, and there's some interesting universes that are going to be tied to it that I'm really happy to talk to you guys about. Now, if you guys do enjoy any of my content, or you want to stay up to date with the part 2 of this whenever we get more information, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Only 64% of people that watch my content are subscribed, so double check, make sure you are. And let's just jump right into it. Now, another little quick disclaimer is none of this is 100% fact. This is based on some additional leaks that were uncovered out of the game files from the Dreamlight Valley leaks Discord. If you guys are interested in joining that, you definitely should. The link to that will be in the description of this video. So credit goes to them. And I usually don't cover leaks too much, but this one looks pretty credible and it looks very on par with what we know. So it looks like the next DLC, either title or just the overall theming, is Storybook Vale. Now this makes complete sense, as the after credits scene, we got this scene right here that showed Hades on one side, Maleficent on the other side, and they've been teasing a book, which a lot of people thought was like a spell book. And I've made my theory a while back that I thought that this was more fairy tale, like storybook theme, and I made a video on this a couple of weeks ago, and it looks like these leaks are going to reinforce that. So it's still villain theme, you know, everyone is still correct, but it's mainly revolving around storybook, and it's like very heavily book themed. Now, what does Vale mean? And I'm talking Vale as in V-A-L-E. That is just like an old-fashioned term for valley, and this definitely makes sense. You know, fairies, the whole mythology thing, that's obviously way back in the day, so as old-fashioned as you can get. Now, they also revealed that there's some game files that potentially showcase the new biomes. One of them is Fairy Tale, which would obviously be for Maleficent. There's another one for just general, maybe that could be just general staging area, landing area. And then we have another biome that's library. Okay, makes sense. This is all tying in together with the whole storybook theme. And then also mythology, which will definitely be Hades. So on the spoiler image for the after credits, it does make sense based on this information that one side of the map, or a good portion of the map, is going to be fairy tale and the other side is mythology. And here on the picture we have the tapestry that's like torn, splitting them, kind of like a rift in time. And it looks like there's going to be two other locations, so maybe at the top part it's going to be like the library, or even in the middle, splitting the two. And then we have the general area, which could just be some additional made up biomes, not exactly based around mythology or fairy tale. So this is very exciting news, and I'm really hyped for it. But we have some more leaks based on the old survey. So if you guys took the first survey, they actually added some more stuff in there that is, you know, coming together now. And I always felt like the surveys were something that was foreshadowing what was actually going to come to the game. They just wanted to kind of gauge our interest in if they should expand upon it, or maybe they should go ahead and put it on the back burner because everyone's more excited for a specific theme. So let's go take a look at what that survey asked. Alright, so I went back about 8 months ago on Reddit to find some of these segments of the Star Path. So CD Twitler over here said, a new survey just dropped. Which 3 Star Path choices did you pick? So I remember picking very similar ones except for the princess one. But we have the mythical star path. So this is like dragons, phantasmic, fairies, mythical creatures, and attire. So perhaps we're getting a mythical star path. We also have this one down here, which was Greek mythology star path. And here's some new universes they could introduce. So Hercules and Hades, of course. I feel like with the new DLC, if we do get Hades, we definitely are going to get Hercules, right? So they also talked about Percy Jackson and the Olympian inspired content. So the fact that they already have this on their survey makes it seem like they definitely want it. So what if we're getting both a Greek mythology and a mythical star path combined? So we're getting things revolving around fairies, mythical creatures, Percy Jackson theming. That would be really cool. And it would be along the lines of something a DLC could be. But you have to remember that we don't really get star paths for expansion content, right? So would they actually have that where we have an expansion and then we get during the free content, we end up getting a star path based around that theme? It's possible. I mean, you just never know. And then what if they ended up making a star path for both the free content path and for the expansion path? That would be cool. Again, this is just little theories or stuff, but even if that is what the DLC is based around, it's still possible, the fact they are asking us these kind of questions, that they want to introduce this in a star path. So just focus on that. I think that would be great. Now they also asked about like a Wonderland star path and then just some basic cottage core, but we also have like Disney classic star path. This could give us a look into the whole Skull Rock storyline. So this is centered around Disney classics such as Pinocchio, Peter Pan, and Robin Hood. So those could be some characters they introduced together, or at least alongside each other, or maybe they release Peter Pan and Skull Rock and then we get some Pinocchio and Robin Hood themed items in a star path. So very interesting. So another post I want to touch on real quick. 2 months ago, Yuri asked, why was there no Hades in the survey? This is the most recent survey. They said we had Hercules and Megara, but no Hades. And then this user right here, Winter Spirefield, said, my hope is that they're already working on the next DLC with Hades as the big bad. Why ask if it's already set in stone? I agree. I do believe we are obviously getting Hades added into the game. Now, there were some other leaks that pointed towards a Jack Sparrow coming to the game. Some files, some very classic lines from him. Very heavy on it, so obvious that it is Jack Sparrow coming to the game. Now, do I think Jack Sparrow is going to be tied to the expansion? I don't know. I mean, it is possible. We did get some random characters that didn't really make sense with the whole Rift in Time, but they made it make sense, you know? So we did end up getting like Rapunzel and Gaston of all characters added to the game. Definitely some side characters. While Jack Sparrow is a main character, he's more of a side character within the Disney universe itself, like the whole Pirates of the Caribbean thing. But I think, what if he's actually just part of the new like free content? Maybe he's the one trapped in Skull Rock. Maybe he's the one who helps us. Maybe we find a little a piece of paper in a bottle and it leads us to clues for Jack. And then maybe Peter Pan is inside Skull Rock. I mean, these are some characters they could have on the free path. We could get Captain Hook, we could get Peter Pan, we could get Jack Sparrow, and they do add Jack Sparrow in most of these other games, and Gameloft does as well. I mean, Jack Sparrow was one of the first characters that was added in Disney Speedstorm, so I do think this is more confirmation that Jack is actually coming to the game. So some other characters I think they could add to the game. So on the fairy tale side of things, let's think about it. We could get Cinderella, right? They could add Cinderella as a side character. Snow White would definitely be on Fairy Tale. We have Aurora. She's a side character. And I mean, she's like a main character, but Disney just doesn't really do much with Sleeping Beauty for some reason. So maybe they would add Aurora. We already had like Rapunzel and Belle and Ariel and stuff, but what about Pinocchio? That could be Fairy Tale. Maybe Pinocchio is in the expansion. And then Peter Pan would also be Fairy Tale, but I still think he's going to be stuck to the free content. And then on the mythology side, obviously Hercules and Megara would be, you know, perfect picks for that. Maybe we get Zeus, or maybe we get King Triton. I don't know if you guys remember, but there were some leaks for voice acting a long time ago that suggested King Triton was coming to the game in some fashion. So maybe they're going to introduce King Triton again, since he's also like a side character. They might throw him in the expansion in some way, maybe Medusa. I don't know. You guys let me know all your thoughts and comments down below. Again, these are all just speculation. Nothing is set in stone until we get more information in November or more information comes forward. But that's all I have for this video, really. We're going to close out with a little bit of voting for all those members that really enjoy the voting segment. We're going to keep it rolling here. Let's do a little bit of voting. Alrighty, so Disney Princess Week, and I also like doing these at the end of videos also because almost every video when I've been picking like these really incredible submissions, we've been finding a community member's submission, and it's really exciting for me to vote on it. And also you guys have a chance of seeing yours in the video. So this one right here, I feel like definitely could be one of our community members submission because it is so beautiful, top tier. We got Eric over here. Look at how they set this up with the love house, the little like gazebo things over here. This is the new item from the, actually both of these are the new item from the Ariel bundle. I love this a lot. Oh, we have like a little, like a winter princess over here with the royal fox. Very royal theme. Very winter vibes. I love all the lights, the sparkles. Look at the fountain. I don't see these the ice fountain used too often anymore. The Winter Palace is always a favorite, but this looks great. I think they used the new fireflies. Is that a maybe that's just the fireworks. It kind of looks a combination of both of them, but it looks great. Oh, this one is very simple, but it's super cute. Look at their character. I actually like the way that this is laid out. Yeah, super simple submission, but it looks great. And especially for an outfit challenge, you know, you don't have to do like a lot of heavily decorated background or anything like that, but I'm loving this one. Oh, wow. This one is awesome. Looks like their character is dressed up as Naveen, the crocodile. We got Tiana on this side, their little house, the palace. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this a lot. They did an awesome job with their character. I know their tags seem to be pretty high as well. Oh, dang. This one is a huge build. It's like a ceremony. Their character looks beautiful. They got all the makeup on. We got multiple characters in the background, a whole seating area. This new rug is really cool. I actually love the rugs in this game, and I can't wait for them to add more. It just gives us more options for dream style and to change up the ground and stuff. But the way they set this up, it looks fantastic. Even the little fireflies in the background. I'm telling you, them fireflies are like the best new thing that came to the game. Oh, snap. Look at this. They look so beautiful. 5 princesses here. Love this. Love the way they set up the foreground. I like how up close the shot is. Fireflies, just a few of them. Got the little swans in the back. This looks great. Oh, this one literally, as soon as you click on it, like boom, your eyes immediately go to it. They did an awesome job. And the last one we're gonna take a look at is this one over here. It is just super adorable with all the critters. Look at the raccoon peeking through the little shrubs, the little bush over here, the little hobbit house. Everything about this, I'm a huge fan. Definitely Snow White vibes. That's a top tier submission. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys have a really amazing day. I cannot wait to read what all of you think and what your ideas are. And I'll see you in the next one.